Hi everyone, this is Lydia from Aruba. I'm the girl who posted this mug. I posted it in several Facebook groups, and I've gotten a lot of requests to explain how I did it. First of all, let me say that I've gotten a few comments asking me why I wrote mum. Some people were saying, asking if I'm from Australia or if I'm from England or anything like that, but no, I'm from Aruba, and it says mum actually because the Cricut design says mum. That's the design that I'm going to show you in a bit. Actually, that's how it's written. So I didn't put mom, that's how it was done. So, but I can show you, actually, I'm going to show you guys how you can change it and how you can add something else instead of mom. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to show you guys first off, this is the material that I used for those of you who are asking. I used Infusible Ink pens from Cricut. I actually have this collection, which is the 1.0 marker, which is thicker. And I actually have this one as well, which is the 0.4. I have this one also, which is the 1.0. I got this one. This one's in the mail. It's coming in next week. I have this one also in 0.4 and the one from 1.0. Yes, I'm crazy like that. I have about over 100 of these markers. I actually have this one also and this one coming in the mail. Yeah, like I mentioned, I'm kind of crazy. And I really like these markers. They're really amazing. So let's get straight to it. Let me show you guys how it's done. So basically this is how the design comes out at the end. And this is how it will look like. By the way, there are certain markers. The design, as you saw in the mug, it looks orange, like the flower is completely orange, but it wasn't supposed to be that way. This is actually coral. If I look at the flowers and I go here to the marker and see, this is coral. By the way, sorry for if my pronunciation is not correct. English is not my first language. But yes, this is how it will look like basically. And let me show you guys how I did it. So this is not how the design comes out in Cricut. It actually comes out like this. So this is how you get it on Cricut. So this is how you will find it in your images. And by the way, if you're interested in this particular design, this is the number. So if you want to just print screen this picture, so you can get this this number. And if you go to the sets, you will see there's a lot of them, and there's a few of them. You have to look for the one that says draw, because then you know that's the one that you need for the pencils. Because if I choose the one that is like a cut design, it will make it like double. But basically, yes, these are all draw designs. You can use this one, you can this one, so they're all very beautiful designs. You can choose them and then just add to your design. Okay, so this is how I did it. So basically it takes a little while, but it's if you're watching this, by the way, and you can find out a better way to do this, please let me know. I'd love to learn, but this is how I did it. So basically what I do all the time is I make two copies. I make one of them for me to copy and one of them for me to use as basically how a place where I'm going to lay it down. You'll see in a minute what I mean. So I'm going to copy this again. So twice, like I said, and one of them is just going to say here at the side as a extra. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to contour, and I'm going to actually hide all the contours, and I'm gonna work on the leaves now, for example. So let's say this one is selected already. It always, when you hide all the contours, it will always leave one of them still showing. And in this case, it's one of the leaves. So I'm gonna start seeing what I can select. And let's say, for example, if I want to do these ones, so I'm gonna grab everything that I want to be in green. Sometimes it's a little bit harder. I don't know if you guys have noticed that it doesn't really actually like select it exactly where you want it to select. But I like to use these ones. So I just go here and I check where exactly it's selecting. Some of them will come out, yes, like this one for example is just, it's one whole image because it actually sees them as strokes. So this is like one stroke. The Cricut machine is gonna paint it in just one stroke. This one's just one. So this one is like 1, 2. So you have to think of it as in the machine is gonna see them as pieces, as bits and pieces. Like they're gonna draw, and then once the pen pulls up, then you know that it will stop drawing. So let me see which one. Oh yeah, that's in the middle. This one's also 1. So I'm just gonna select all of these. Oh wait, no, this one's part of the ribbon. See, this is part of the ribbon, so that's not a leaf. All right, so I'm gonna keep selecting, and then basically I'm not gonna keep you waiting and watch me select all of these things, but basically you get the point. So you grab all the designs that you can get that is part of the leaves, and then once you have like all the green parts, I'm gonna come out and see all of these are gonna be like the leaves. I know there's a couple of them missing, but just bear with me now. I'm gonna come here to where it says pens, pen colors. I'm just gonna go to marker, and I'm gonna choose the color that I want, and I'm gonna look at the ones that I have, and I'm gonna choose which one I want to use. For example, I have the forest green, and I think forest green is gonna look nice, so I select them. And then in order for me to get them all into the same section, what I do is I put them here. So I'm using this one just to help me align them back together. See? Some of them you really have to go very careful. The reason why is because there's a lot of layers. I'm gonna stop now and make the flowers or the ribbon. Let's do the ribbon. That's a quick one. Again, same thing, just copy paste, make another layer. Basically you're making layers, and then you're hiding all of them. This one's selected, but that's okay. I'm just gonna grab this piece right here, and then I'm gonna remove this one. I'm gonna look for the one, yeah, there we go. And then this one over here, here, here. And that's in the case that I wanna make my ribbon a different color. But if I wanted to make my ribbon and the letters the same color, I could go ahead and select the letters. But I wanna show you guys that you can actually change also the text inside. So in this case, for example, if I didn't want it to say mom and I wanted to say something else, I could also just leave it like this. Oh, this is also part of the ribbon. I could leave it like this. And then see, this is the reason why it's important for me to have an extra, because I'm gonna put this one as violet, or no, let me just wait, infusible ink. I have to grab the infusible ink ones. By the way, you can just use any color. I mean, at the end of the day, once your Cricut is prompting you to put in the design, you choose which pen you want to put in the machine. So it doesn't really matter if it says something else. But it does help if you have the size of it correctly, because it helps you to see how it will look like. So see, that's how I did it. And if I want to change these flowers, if I want to change them and put another design, if I want to put something like I did on this one, I did some of the flowers in different colors. But if I wanted to do all of them the same color, I could select them all together. So this would be just one single layer. And this is how I did it. So if you look at the design, there's different layers. There's the layer for the leaves, the flowers, the inside of the flowers, the two different different colors of flowers, and there's also this one in a different color and the ribbon in a different color. And if I wanted to hide this one, for example, and I wanted to just go and write in a different text, I could also do that. So yeah, that's how I did it basically. And you can do it with different images. You have this one, for example, and it's also a pen draw design. It's very important that you remember to grab a draw design. And I just go to contour, and I could say, for example, okay, hide all contours, and I just want the heart shape to be a specific color. I could just copy paste again, and then contour, and let's say I want to make all these hidden, or I could show all and then hide these. That's easier. There we go. And now I have two layers basically. So it's the same image, but now I have two layers. And I can choose, for example, to make this one a red, for example. And I could make this outside color. What do you guys think? Like a tangerine would be nice. It looks very spring, or green, or mint. That's also very nice and playful, depending on what kind of mother you're making a mug for. I'm thinking mothers because I have a very special person coming to Aruba to visit me very soon. So this for me is actually something that I'm trying to make to give it to her. So yeah, so that's how I did it. I hope this video was quite informational. I don't know how the words, but anyways, like I said, English is not my first language. I hope this video was very informative and that you guys were able to learn, and now you can do them on your own. All right, thank you, bye.